Alright, broadcast has been restarted. Jason, you're ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. So, hey, what is up, guys? Trex here. We are live streaming this. This is the 100,000 block journey.
We are.
Day 23. Indeed, we are, Jason.
Yep.
And something special about this is, A, it's a live stream, and B, I have a special guest here with me, Jason. So, say something, Jason.
Well, I'm not exactly special, but I am a guest.
He's huge. He's really strong, but he doesn't like to talk a lot. He's not the brightest. I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head someday. That was a joke, guys. I wasn't actually referring to Jason. I was referring to Lenny from John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men. Anyways, we are yeah, Jason. Jason's actually pretty bright. Hey, Jason.
I don't know if bright would be the way to put it exactly.
All right, so. Jason, you know what the 100,000 block journey is?
Yeah.
Because
I do watch your channel, actually.
Yeah, he does. That's actually a question. We'll get around to that soon.
Oh,
but
sorry.
Anyways, for anybody just tuning in to the broadcast, what the 100,000 block journey is my quest. I guess you. Oh gosh, oh gosh, that was a total mistake. We have to run back now. Don't even know where I was. I wasn't really looking, but
Good going, Kobe. Good going.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
He's a professional at Minecraft.
Off to a flying start.
You didn't know he's professional at Minecraft. It's his best game. Better than Terraria, anything else you can think of.
I hate Minecraft.
It's his best game.
No. Please don't let it be my best game. Anyways, off to a flying start. We already have to backtrack so that we can go to our furnace and get the food that I left. Oh my gosh.
Professionals.
Maybe you can be George and I'll be Lenny and you can shoot me in the back.
I never read that book, but sure.
JR actually kind of told me how it ended, so, but I'm still reading it anyways. So this is the 100,000 block journey. This is my quest to deliver my ring of power, seen here in the number 9 slot. 100,000 blocks to Mount Doom, which was a volcano template I pasted somewhere randomly, semi-randomly in the world, 100,000 blocks away, and I have to throw this in the inferno that is Mount Doom. So,
if you want like a real life distance, that's like a long way away.
Yeah, because that's 100,000 meters. That's 100 kilometers for you Brits out there that are probably asleep at this time.
Science. The more you know.
Science. Let's find. Oh my gosh, this is just off to a great start.
You're gonna have to kill more pigs if you don't find your furnace.
Actually, we can just kill ourselves and go back to where we slept because we didn't.
That's efficient.
That actually is a decent idea. Let's do that, Jason. No, we're not gonna kill ourselves in lava.
You'll lose steam.
No, we're not gonna kill ourselves in lava. What was that?
Nothing at all.
So the first death of our series is going to be a suicide.
Oh my gosh.
This is just off to a great start, isn't it? We haven't even answered any questions. Let's just put a stack of cobble right here so that we know where we die. And then we'll suffocate ourselves by falling off or something. Digging straight down.
We're not morbid.
How do I do this? Hey, we have one viewer. Hello, viewer. You missed a bit of the start of the broadcast, but that is fine because... well, here, context for you, viewer. I lost my hobbit hole, and I don't know where it is, and so we're trying to find it / suicidal.
And there's 2 of us.
So we can get back. Yes, there's 2 of us. This is Jason.
This is Kobe.
Thanks, Jason. By the way, this is also going to go up on YouTube for all the people that don't get to see the broadcast. Those heathens. Oh, I remember where we were now.
Do you?
Yeah, we had to walk over it to continue the way we're going. So if we walk this way far enough, we should be able to find our hobbit hole. I believe it's at the very edge of this little Russell Mitchell.
Yeah, it does.
Yep, it does.
He's the worst hobbit so far.
Of all the hobbits. Oh, nope.
That's just a hole. That is a hole.
That is indeed just a hole. We'll be answering questions in a bit. And more people should hopefully turn in because I updated the YouTube video to say so, and I don't know how long this will be, but it should. Dang it, this hole should last a while.
You said you knew where it was.
I do. I'll find it.
Maybe.
I know the general proximity of where it is. We're just off to a flying start, aren't we? Okay, wait. I want to keep that sand so we can suffocate ourselves. If need be, we will suffocate ourselves.
That's always kids.
That is the way to deal with. No, I'm not. Not gonna say that.
We're dropping this.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna drop this.
We're gonna drop that.
We're gonna drop that.
We're not finishing that.
We're gonna drop it like.
Drop it like it's hot.
We're gonna drop it like a stack of dirt when you find diamonds. Oh gosh.
Kobe's allergic to himself.
Yeah, I tried to make a really nerdy joke there, and it kind of backfired because I ended up choking. Anyways, okay, hey,
there,
look at that, we found our hobbit hole and all of our glorious food. Yum, those, dang, that was stupid. Anyways, 49 pork chops.
Yes,
okay,
you are.
We are ready to finally begin our journey, so.
Are you headed the right direction?
Well, yeah. I just have to follow this compass. This is day 23. It is almost over already.
Great start.
We might as well just spend the day here. We'll just answer a quick question or something and then wait to sleep.
You could run through the night.
I could, but there's monsters and girls, and both are equally terrifying. So anyways, let's just answer some questions while we wait for this to sleep. Okay, first question. Oh, by the way, viewers. One viewer. Feel free to ask questions in the Twitch chat, and we'll prioritize those over the questions in the YouTube comments. First question from Colin Miller. What would you do if you made it big on YouTube? Jason, do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. I do not post videos.
Okay, then I don't think this question is aimed for you. Well, Colin Miller, somebody that I completely have no relation to and have not known since I was 2 weeks old, if I made it big... If I made it big on YouTube, the honest answer is what I replied to you. I would honestly want to help my friends build computers, and I won't just want to keep the money for myself. I already have, out of my monthly earnings, I already have $5 going to Charity Water every month. I'll probably increase that and give more donations to charities if my YouTube channel gets bigger, but for now, that's what I can donate. So I give that to Charity Water every month out of my income, and then if I made it big enough, I'd like to help my friends who don't have as good systems
or no systems at all.
Yeah, or no systems, or have to gain on an Xbox, God forbid.
It's okay as long as your Xbox works. Mine doesn't.
But it's not as good as a computer. I'd honestly want to help my friends build computers because I love building computers, and I'd want them to get the best experience they can with games. So yeah, donate more money to charity than I already am doing, $5 to Charity Water, and help my friends. Yeah, and help my friends build computers. My other monitor turned off. Anyways, dark enough for us to sleep, just about.
Not yet.
So that was day 20. Oh, hey, we have 2 viewers.
That's amazing.
That might be my second monitor.
That might be.
I think it is actually. So for you, it is.
I think so.
Alright, for you guys that just tuned in, I made an idiot move and spent the entire day 23 wandering around looking for my hobbit hole because I forgot to grab my pork chops out of it. Anyways, we have those pork chops
we have
now.
2 viewers, that's a record.
And it's down to 1. You guys disappoint me. I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's continue. We can leave that stove, probably. Okay,
Maybe.
Day 24. We're finally actually setting out on some journeys. And we've only answered 1 question so far, so that's good. And I'm actually getting decent frame rate, which is interesting. Anyways. Okay, next questions. Banana Burmy. If you could go back in time, what time would you go to? Jason, do you have any answers?
You can go first.
Alright, I'll think so. Time. Well, could I go forward in time?
No.
No? Okay. So I have to go back in time. I'd like to go to fabulous 1955 and try and get back to my current time of 2015 and where they have hoverboards and stuff. But I might accidentally mess with my parents and then I'll have to end up getting them back together and stuff. But I'll have a sweet car, but it doesn't have good acceleration or top speed. No.
That's definitely not the plot of a movie.
Oh, yeah. A fantastic trilogy of movies. First one is by far the best, but the other 2 are pretty great. Definitely not a movie. I should actually write a script about that. Anyways, if I could go back in time.
Trademark it.
Yeah. We should call it something like Return Return to the Present or something.
Yeah.
That's a catchy name, yes. And we can have what's that guy? Steven Spielberg? No. George Lucas. He can produce it.
And we can have that one guy, you know, that actor in it, Nick Cage.
Oh yeah, Nicolas Cage. He's great. Doesn't he have Parkinson's disease though?
Yes.
Oh well.
Sad.
Oh, and who's that director? He directs those things with Tom Hanks, like oh wait, no, it's not the director. It's Tom Hanks himself. Yes, we could have Tom Hanks direct it.
And he can act half the characters as well.
I think I'd like to go back to the 1980s would be an interesting time to live. Not because of like the fashion and all the fads, but because of the rise of technology, the rise of video games as a technology.
The rise of Skynet and the end of the world. Not a movie plotline either.
Some of the best movies came out in the 80s, and it'd be fun to experience them in theaters and like relive that decade. I think that'd be pretty interesting. And
the 5th and 6th Star Wars came out, man.
Yeah. Number 4 was 79.
Yeah.
Right.
But the number 5 and 6 came out.
Yeah, 5 was like 81, I want to say, and 6 was 83.
Somewhere around then.
Somebody IMDb that. Anyways, hey, Jackson 2085. Hello. Sup, man? Que pasa? Oh, God.
Buddy, slay it.
That honestly scared me. So, yeah, I'd like to go back to the 1980s. I think that would be interesting. Next, Jason, what time period would you like to go to?
I would have to agree with you. I think I would go back to the 80s, but for a different reason. I would wait until Apple started up and it became a small business, and I would buy all the stocks. I would invest, I would buy all the stocks, and I would be rich now. I wouldn't even have to go to school. I would be set for life. Okay?
Would you pull a Biff Tannen and get a sports almanac from 2015 and take it back in time and bet huge money on all the sports scores and make billions?
I would do that as well as
that
investing
is essentially
in
the plot of Back to the Future 2.
I'd invest in both Apple and Microsoft.
That we just referenced Back to the Future 2 times for separate questions, or no, for the same question actually, but for both of our answers we were able to reference Back to the Future.
I think we're off to a great start.
Disregarding the first 12 minutes of this broadcast where we were wandering around.
That never happened.
Kind of like Clint Eastwood in The Good, Man, and the Ugly.
We're just going to be reference movie this whole time.
Yeah, all of the references. Alright, so, how did you get your name on YouTube? That was kind of just for me. I'm sorry, Jason, I have to...
I used my first and my last name.
I'm asking you, Jason.
Anyways, go ahead, Kobe.
I got my name, Hobbitcraft with TREXCW. I'll analyze each element. Hobbitcraft is cool because I like hobbits, and The Hobbit is like my favorite book, and The Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite movie series. I haven't read the books. I have read The Fellowship, but I need to read the other two. They're in my pile of books.
Summer reading for school kids. Stay in school.
But it was actually like joyful and willing summer reading.
Yeah, that's the best book I think we've had for summer reading ever.
Yeah, but so I just decided, I was like, there's all these people with different crafts. They're mainly Minecraft channels, but I could just have craft because it sounds cool, and I could just do whatever I wanted on my channel. So I just decided, hey, 3 viewers. I just decided,
that's a record.
Hobbitcraft. I don't see any other channels like this on YouTube with a fan base, because there was one named Hobbitcraft, except it had 3 subscribers and was inactive for several years. But I just chose that because I like hobbits, and it was kind of a trend going on at the time. But then that channel I moved away from. That channel was originally TREXCW, and then I renamed it Hobbitcraft to TREXCW. But its ID was still TREXCW. But I moved away from that channel and deleted most of the videos because I was younger. I was like 12 or 13. Or I was like I was 11 or 12, and
his voice was cracking too much, so he had to stop making videos.
No, not necessarily. I was stuck at 10 subscribers for a long time, for like 2 years when I was 10 and 11 or something, making videos, which I'm thinking of, if you don't know what you're doing, don't make YouTube videos when you're that young. If you have an interest, if you have a passion to do so, go for it. I'm not going to stop you from realizing your dreams or anything.
Go for your dreams, dream big.
But if you're just gonna make Minecraft videos and you're not good at it, you don't know what you're doing, and you're just doing it because you see other people doing
You're gonna get hate in your comments.
You're not. Yeah, it's a water temple. You're going to get hate. It's not going to go well if you do that. But if you have a passion, if you have a passion to do it, go for it. That's what I did. But during my 10 and 11 years, I would make videos, and I only had 10 and sometimes 11 and 12 subscribers. That was just a chunk error. But then I discovered this program called SubPals, which is like, you can get free YouTube subscribers every day, and I thought it was genuine. I thought they watched your videos and stuff, but it just increases the subscriber count, and I had to bot my views, and eventually that led to me essentially deleting that channel and migrating away from it, because I was tired of essentially just living a lie. So I created this channel, and it is completely legit. All the views are real because you can see in the amount of comments, the amount of likes, and the amount of subscribers I get every day, and the amount of views. He's actually tearing up a little bit right now.
I'm kidding.
Why is he eating chocolate and grabbing tissues and whatever? But yeah, based on, if you look at my subscribers and my view ratio, you can see that it's legit because it's 583,000 views. Legit. I think. And you can't bot that. That's 500,000 views. You can't bot that.
Can't bot that. We know English.
And now I get over 10 subscribers every day. So what I had for 2 years, I get every day now, which I find awesome. But Hobbycraft was just, that was a very long tangent that I hit the point of the question once, but then kept going, just like a tangent. I'm glad you did make this channel. Thank you, Jackson2085.
He's pretty awesome.
But yeah, Hobbitcraft was just, it was a trend at the time, and hobbits are cool. And then TREXCW was my original channel name, but the origin of that name was from Neopets, and I believe I created that name back in 2007 or 2008. I used it for Neopets, but I also used it for my, Hello, Dylan! I don't know you at all, definitely not from school, or anything else. Hey, Dylan! Oh yeah, Dylan, Jason's here.
No, I'm not.
You know
Your
Jason.
boat just ran away from you, man.
It did. But TRXW was from, it was from Neopets, and then my email, my first Gmail account.
Well, we got 5.
Oh, 5 viewers.
We
wow.
We are
getting the numbers.
We are in sync.
Jason, how many girls do you think that... Oh, yeah, we're Justin Timberlake. In sync. That was brother's joke. Sing at the bottom. Jason, how many girls do you think are watching?
0. If you're a girl, say so. Don't lie.
There's no girls on the internet, though, Jason, so there can't be any watching. Oh.
Hey, Dylan. Oh.
Okay. Whew.
I bet that was loud.
Yeah, that was close. Oh, down to 3. So TRXW was
Nighttime cometh.
TRXW was from Neopets, and I believe that was in 2007, so 8 years ago I created the name, and it was because I sat down with my mom, and I was like, Mom, I heard about this thing called Neopets on Google, and it's games and little pets, and you can make pets and stuff, and pets, Mom, and pets and games and pets, Mom. And she was like, okay, well, what do you want to play? Or what do you want? Well, let's make an account. Dylan, you're not a girl. Let's make an account. What do you want your name to be? Oh, okay, Jackson. Oh, wait, I thought you were saying you went off the stream. Never mind. I don't know who went off the stream, but it's fine. But, so I sat down, and my mom was like, so what do you want for your username? I thought, Or she's like, I didn't know what to do for my username, so she said, how about a T-Rex, because that's your favorite animal, because I was just madly obsessed with dinosaurs at the time, and T-Rex was my favorite animal, and,
Sorry, kids, but you're not going to see a T-Rex anymore. It's just not going to happen.
What?
It was Kobe's dream for a while. He had to learn the hard way.
What do you mean, I'm not going to see a T-Rex?
I've
seen Jurassic Park. T-Rexes exist.
Yeah, that's lava.
And Chris Pratt trains them.
Yeah. Chris Pratt, guys.
This is the end of day 25. So I created the name for Neopets, and T-Rex for my favorite animal at the time, and CW for my initials, which I won't reveal fully. because I don't want you guys to track me down and assassinate me. It isn't cool enough to be with us. I know, those peasants. Sorry, Jason. Console peasants.
Consoles are okay?
So yeah, that's how I got my name, Hobbitcraft, because I sounded cool. TREXCW from Neopets.
That was the longest tangent.
I know, it was very long. TREXCW from Neopets and my email. So, where's all of our wood? We can't sleep. We'll have to go through the night. So yeah, that's how I got.
Yeah, you got that right, Dylan.
That's how I got my username on YouTube. Will you do a mobile Let's Play from Banana... Oh, by the way, this is Banana Burmy who's talking. No mobile Let's Play. No. Okay, will you upload the stream to YouTube because I don't have Twitch? Yes, I will, and you don't have to have Twitch to watch. You can be anonymous, but still, I will upload it to YouTube after it's done.
And you can leave more comments in the video below, and we might answer them.
Yeah. So now, Jason, you have... let's find some questions.
I don't know what that Neopets thing was. I didn't have a computer way back then.
I didn't either. I was playing with my parents.
I was being cool, and I had a GameCube, if anybody remembers what those are, and I was playing Time Splitters and Metroid. That was the life, man. That was just how you would do it.
I need to find Time Splitters for my PS2, and see where I can buy it.
Time Splitters on the GameCube, that was where it's at. It's probably why I'm a morbid person and have nightmares still, but it was worth it.
He has sleep terror.
It was worth it.
Whenever he sleeps over, he wakes up screaming from his flashbacks of Nam.
Oh, Vietnam, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Jason, no!
69.
Jason, no! Not again, Jason.
I remember in year 69, me and my squad, we were ambushed by...
Oh, he's going off.
32 Vietnamese.
Oh, the horror.
We thought we was gonna die that night.
Another
Me and my
reference.
blood brothers. It turns out they weren't soldiers. They were civilians passing through. But still, we scared the crap out of us. We almost died that night.
Oh gosh. Okay,
had
Jason.
PSTD
no, Jason.
ever since.
It's PTSD.
I've got so much of it I can't even remember.
Post-stress traumatic disorder.
I can't even remember it. I'm so stressed out about it.
Oh gosh.
And the food there. Oh, there was one time we ate tree bark for 3 weeks. 3 weeks on nothing but tree bark.
I left my door behind.
That's what happens when you eat tree bark.
Okay, I forgot what we were talking about.
What are we talking about again?
I don't know. You're just going off on some other tangent.
Dylan, don't hate us anymore.
Dylan, I promise we're slightly normal sometimes. Okay, that was a complete lie.
We are never normal.
No, but still, the point holds. So anyways, the question.
Oh, you got Skelly.
Yes, I do. It's the only girl I can get. Effective door placement from Trex.
We're gonna do a whole new series. It's called Tips and Tricks with TREXCW. I can talk English.
English? You can English?
I can English.
Alright, you can English.
Actually,
just throw that out.
I actually pulled my English grade up this week, guys.
Oh, nice.
Proud of it, yeah.
Anyways. So, yeah, we were talking about something. I forgot what it was. Yeah, so, question now from Games with Warcraft. Yes, he says, yeah, I'm the cool guy, right? As a reference to what I said last episode about, I'll set Games with Warcraft on you. Yeah, Warcraft, you're cool.
Obviously, if you're watching this channel.
Yeah, you and Tom the Cube are both really cool, and some of the best people I've met on YouTube.
Tommy Cube?
Tom the Cube.
Oh, okay.
Get it right, Jason, gosh. Sorry.
Guys, how do you do computers? I don't even know.
How do you computer? Anyways, questions. So, questions, if directed at somebody else, say their name. New guy, who are you? Jason, who are you?
I am you.
First of all, what's your name, Jason?
If you haven't guessed by now, my name is Rob.
And Jason, how old are you?
This is a not nice joke that I told Kobe about.
Joke.
You can't use those on the internet, Kobe. Jeez.
I think Dylan will get it, though.
Maybe. You can't use that either. We gotta include all the viewers. Okay, my name is all the 3 viewers out there. I am Jason. Who am I? I'm famous for donning a hockey mask, a really old hockey mask. And I ran around one night after I just fell in a lake once.
He got rejected at prom, and it didn't go well.
I fell in a lake after walking home from prom, feeling really bad. I just woke up. I didn't know what was wrong. I put that ski mask on. I grabbed a machete.
His date went to hang out with some girl named Summer and her jock boyfriend, just leaving Jason sitting in a chair in a really quite dapper brown carpet suit.
And so I just started slicing, you know. Things just happen sometimes. And I've never been the same since.
So yeah, Jason is a serial killer.
Definitely not another plot line. Movie plot lines.
So many references.
This is actually the new channel Kobe's coming up with. It's movie plot lines with TREXCW.
How many movie references can we... How many movies can we reference during a live stream about Minecraft?
Hey, fourth viewer.
Hello, fourth viewer. Thanks for joining. Anyways.
We're normal people, we swear.
Oh, gosh.
That's a nice island. I like it.
Yeah, that's a nice boulder. I like that boulder.
I like that boulder.
So yeah, that's Jason. He's a serial killer. Next question. Trex.
This one's for you, Trex.
Yes, it is.
I can read. Kind of.
What day do you think the series will end roughly in Minecraft days, not real days?
Well, if we put on our glasses and we calculate it with algebra and math.
If we square root the square of pi
the sun
squared.
Of the distance between the sun and the earth 5 times, and then calculate that by subtracting it from the distance of our galaxy, we will find out that maths.
Anyways, well, based on the current estimates of the series, we travel about 2,000 blocks a day, a bit faster with horse,
and boat.
Yeah, so about 2,000 blocks a day, and we were a day ahead of schedule last time I checked, I believe. Speaking of days, this is day 25 at the end of today. We get to check
We spent one day screwing around at the beginning of the live stream.
Yeah, that was... We don't talk about that incident anymore, Jason. That's the thing
that
I
was
passed.
Like 10 minutes ago.
That triggers me, and I really appreciate it if you would just not bring that up around me.
You just gotta chill out, man.
Okay, thank you.
He's fabulous.
Gosh dang it, Jason. Anyways, based on the current estimate of 2,000 days, 2,000 blocks a day, and this is 100,000 days, we should end around day 50. That's my estimate, day 50.
For all of those people out there that can actually do the maths, you might want to check that.
Yeah, for all you homeschoolers, 100,000 divided by 2,000 is 50.
I like homeschoolers.
I can say those jokes. I was homeschooled for a bit.
I was homeschooled for 2 years as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but day ahead of schedule, and if we get another horse, it might be a bit faster. So my estimate is around day 50 at the end of today as well. We will check the compass and see how far we are and see if our estimate is still holding true. Alright, let's see here. Next question. Will I ever be famous? Games of Warcraft?
Yes, you will.
If you work hard and you make good content...
And don't do drugs, you'll be famous. I went there. Crossing boundaries which no men have ever crossed before.
Make content that you want to make. Put effort into it. Make it high quality. Don't do 480p full screen recordings of Minecraft with a built-in microphone. And if you put the time in, you'll reap the benefits. So if you do that, you can be famous. Games with Warcraft.
And don't necessarily do videos that are popular at that time.
Yeah, don't follow trends.
Don't spend your time running into squids that ruin everything.
Don't follow trends, be unique, do something that defines your channel and makes it its own.
Don't follow Kobe's example and make Minecraft videos because they're popular
that's
and then end up hating it.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to purge Minecraft from the channel. But yeah, I don't think anybody can really... I don't think any of us will ever... I don't think I'll be as famous as like...
But hey, I don't ever record, so I don't know
as
the
like
struggles.
As like Sky does Minecraft, but if I can just... Every 100 subscribers, every 10 subscribers, every 1 subscriber is still incredible because that's...
Hey, I got something to say.
What, Jason?
Purple hippo with spaghetti. That one's for you, Dylan.
Did Dylan
got
ask...
you. I got you.
Dylan, you forgot the golden rule of comedy. Random does not equal funny.
It just equals stupid, which we've proven by ourselves that we already look like.
If you were to die in this series,
We're on sand.
okay,
We can't
I need
read
to
it.
do something multiple settings. Chat. Turn up the opacity.
Hey guys, we're technical difficulties with TREXCW.
If this series, would you respawn at the beginning? No, because
Kobe has been smart and set beds along the
yeah,
way.
that's why I'm sleeping in beds. A, to pass the night. B, to set a spawn point, so I won't reset at the beginning.
Guys, if it sounds like I'm interrupting, Kobe's holding me at gunpoint right now, so I actually have to answer things for him. Otherwise, I'm not going to be here anymore, so... So don't get mad at me, guys.
We got another pyramid. Let's see if we can find some other diamonds.
I know this is Kobe's channel, but, like, I gotta answer some stuff.
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. It adds content. Let's screenshot this for a thumbnail for when this video goes up on YouTube.
It should have our faces in it as well.
Let's just make really stupid faces.
That's just our normal
So, yeah,
faces.
I don't know if anybody can ever, like... Warcraft, and I already said every subscriber is great, but I don't think I can ever be as famous as, like, Sky the Kid. But I don't want to, because that just adds pressure and it adds things that I don't want to have.
Although if you get popular enough, you don't have to find real jobs.
And you get more money and stuff. But who needs that anyways?
Who needs money? It's not like you just need it all to survive at all or anything.
Yeah, but if you work hard... You'll reap the benefits. So just...
Oh, thanks, Jackson. I respect that.
So, yeah,
Oh, crap.
Warcraft, if you work hard, you'll reap the benefits. I can't ever say for sure if you'll be famous, but you'll definitely get views, you'll get recognition.
You'll definitely be more famous than Kobe.
Hopefully. I really hope you do well if you honestly want to, partake in YouTube as being, like, serious or anything. I honestly hope you're able to excel more than anybody that could be competition. So best of luck to you, Warcraft. Work hard and you will prevail.
Maybe.
Will I ever be famous? I don't know. The best I can...
The answer is no.
The best I can hope for
We're
is just...
supportive friends. Or at least I am.
The best I can hope for is just people watching.
You guys
and
gotta
enjoying.
trust me. Me and Kobe are like the most popular people at school.
Oh yeah, we have so many girlfriends.
So many. Well, we can't even joke about that. It's not even true.
I have lunch with
Hey, look, 2 golden rings. And a partridge in a pear tree.
Hey.
Shut up! Christmas was last, like, December. Hey, look,
Got
a diamond.
another diamond and a saddle.
Oh, drop all your dirt. Drop the dirt.
I could dig down instead of making a staircase, but that would require me getting hurt. Which I don't want to do.
Kobe's a baby, so.
Anyways, I don't know if I'll ever get famous.
Lol.
But just you guys watching is good enough for me. I don't care about being famous. The money, of course, is nice because it means that I'm able to invest more in the channel.
He buys really good computer stuff.
The money that I get from this is nice because it means I can invest more in the channel. I can do more for other people. Like I said, help my friends build computers.
He can help buy his friends who don't have any money Steam games, which is
nice.
nice.
Yeah, I do that occasionally. And I can donate money to charity like I'm already doing, and I could donate money on a grander scale.
He's got a
I don't
heart
know
of
if I'll
gold,
ever be famous.
Kobe
Anyways,
does. He
next
has
question.
A heart of gold.
Next question. What is the meaning of life? 42. Jason, what is your answer?
42, and I'd have to say the other half is probably...
The other half of 42?
What's 42 split in half? No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do the math.
And also, 42 out of 100. 42.
Probably the answer to life has to be 42, and...
That's a book reference. / movie reference. No, Hitchhiker's fans don't talk about the movie because that was utter toss. Anyways, yeah, 42.
42 and food, probably.
Food. Get paid. Never mind.
Get paid. Get something.
And Gatorade.
Get raid. #wrecked.
Yeah. And go to prom and have fun. It is the end of day 25. That means that... Oh gosh, it's dark. There's a light on the horizon. That means that once we hunker in the bunker, we are able to press F3 and see how far we have come. So hope that answered some of those questions.
Well, we're not ending the recording yet.
No,
so stay around.
After we press F3 to see how far we have come, we will answer the rest of your questions.
We will do the maths and calculate with MC squared versus the radius of pi and sciencey stuff to find out how close we are to the mountain of doom.
Yep, we'll do that.
This channel is just now smart things to say with Kobe and the other guy.
So yeah.
He actually picked me up off the street. I don't interact with him in real life at all.
Never. Yeah. We never met in school or anything.
Nope.
So yeah, let's sleep and press F3. See how far we've come. Let's just do this real quick. Let's get rid of some of this gray wool.
Hey.
Is that racist?
Yeah.
Okay. So Warcraft, I'll answer your questions, the rest of your questions in a bit. We'll answer your questions. But anyways, let's press F3 and see how far we've come. We need to be...
Wait, drum roll.
My estimate is... Wait, let's make a quick estimate. My estimate is X equals 50,000. And then our Z needs to be around -5 in that general area. But we'll see how far we've come. We'll see which way we need to go.
4 blocks. Let's
press F3 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 52,500 blocks. So we are one.
I was closer.
We are 1 day ahead of schedule. That means that we should. My estimate now is around day 49 to answer one of your earlier questions. But yeah,
we'll do a bonus video just to make y'all feel better.
Yeah, but also
you OCD people that can't end on a 49, you have to end on a 50.
Yeah, there will probably be like
because
an
we can't
or something.
even.
Yeah, so
Hey, I'm bad at the jokes. Sorry, guys.
Oh gosh, Jason. So now we just need to walk left. We need to walk to the left some to get around y -5. It's going to take some time to adjust the y as well, but around 95,000 or so, we're just going to press F3 whenever we want so that we can make sure we're on course.
We got a question from the viewers
on
Livestream.
Okay, Dylan.
This one is from not anybody at all. It is Dylan, what is your English grade? What has been your favorite experience in life so far? Just kidding, Dylan. Don't share that on the internet. We all know it's good.
Oh gosh, Jason.
I'm bad at this. I'm sorry, guys.
So, what's your favorite life experience
Kobe,
so far?
if you lose all your subscribers due to me, I'm sorry.
No, there's several.
I will go jump in a hole.
There's at least 100 dead subscribers that don't watch anything, or like watched one video, nothing else. So I'll retain a few. What was the question? Greatest accomplishment in life?
No, but been your favorite experience in life so far? We're actually both dead, so we don't know how to answer that.
Do you have an answer to that, Jason?
I can say I know what would be one of my greatest experiences in life if it ever happened in the future, and that would be getting a girlfriend. I think Kobe can say the same.
Okay, so my best experience in life so far.
Any girls out there on the internet, because this guy's single. Kobe hates me.
I don't know what my best life experience is. I can think of one thing, sort of. Sorry, it was like it was the happiest I'd felt in a really long time. Because during that time that it happened, I was kind of in sort of a slump. Wasn't really particularly excited about anything.
That is
Dang
true,
it, Jackson.
That is true, Jackson.
But yeah, I wasn't like really.
You will never feel so alive.
I wasn't
than
really
being close to death.
Jason, be quiet! You're stealing the show. I wasn't really like super happy about anything. I wasn't really super depressed about anything. But it's just kind of like a level of mediocrity.
It was a hard time for everybody.
Yes,
middle school is the worst.
Oh no, it wasn't middle school. It was earlier this year.
High school is the worst.
But I got to have had a nice lunch with somebody in our school.
You want to tell the viewers who it was?
They won't know except for Dylan. Dylan, you know who it was.
I don't know who it was, so good on you, Dylan.
Jason, how red-faced am I right now?
On a scale of 1 to 10 beet reds, you are... I'm talking about the vegetable, not the headphones, guys. You're like I'd say a solid 8.7 beats out of 10.
Anyways, had lunch with a fairly nice girl.
Attractive individual.
It was...
That happened to be a girl.
It was school-related. Sort of. Dylan, I'll tell you later. Just take a guess, and that's probably right, or text it to me or something. But yeah, so that was like the happiest I've been in a while. Probably my best experience was... I don't know.
We'll tell you later.
Dylan, it starts with a P. Just know that.
Oh, now, okay. Guys,
yes, your brother...
We are not...
Your brother knows them very, very well.
Okay, guys.
Probably even better.
We are definitely the most popular kids at school. We don't sit in corners or anything during lunchtime or anything.
No, totally don't sit in a corner, and the principal talks to me about sitting in the corner.
So, yeah.
Anyways,
Next question.
That was a pretty good experience. Next question. Okay. You said, what's your best experience in life so far, Jason?
Well, I said in future would probably be getting a girlfriend. That's a given. Any guy feels like he's the king of the world if he actually gets a girlfriend. That's just how life works. Present, one of the happiest experiences in my life that is ongoing is every other summer I get to go to a nice beach in Florida called New Smyrna Beach, and any of y'all have ever been there, you know what I'm talking about. It is great, and I've gone with my family so far, but I'm getting to the point where I might be inviting some friends with me soon, and that beaches are great. I don't know if y'all have ever been there, and especially people like me and Kobe who live in Texas, you don't ever see the beach ever.
One time I saw snow.
We've never seen snow either.
Jason, I just said one time
Those were like... When we say snow... Okay, literally... Oh, I gotta tell this story. So about like a couple of months ago, I don't know if anybody here who doesn't live in Texas knows this, but we get the... Everybody freaks out at the smallest bit of cold weather. Not even actual legitimate storms or...
How did that break?
Terrible weather. We get weather warnings when it just gets cold outside, and when by cold for us is 40 degrees.
Yeah,
guys.
Around 40 or 45. You start seeing people in jackets around 55 degrees.
And so a couple of months ago, we got a notice from our school that we were...
Don't say our school, by the way, because I don't want people tracking us down. That'd be weird.
Which we learned from our hellhole that we were being let out for a day.
I mean, don't say the name of our school. You can say school.
I didn't say our name of school.
I know. I just warning.
We're great friends. Okay.
I'm reloading the chamber of the gun, Jason.
Okay. We were notified that we did not have to come to school that day, and or was it at night? Was it the night before?
Night before.
It was night before because the weather said we would have ice, something we call sleet, which is like half an inch of ice on the road, and nobody here knows how to drive on ice. So like if it rains, which like everybody freaks out and people die and stuff.
Yeah. He's not exaggerating, by the way. This actually happens.
Freaks out when it just rains. I've never been up north, and so I don't really know what actual snow looks like. I've heard about it in stories. But anyways, our school...
Really, an ice storm. That's interesting, especially in Texas. Anyways,
maybe it was above Texas. That might make sense. It never happens on the ground. we got let out of school for the day because the night before it said we were going to have like a severe weather
Oh yeah,
or something.
I remember this.
And it was supposed to be sleeting and icing, and they don't want inexperienced drivers such as Austin people ourselves to be on the roads.
Or his brother.
Or my... We don't talk about that. So the next day, we wake up, we're happy school's out, and so we're all getting bundled up, which is like 2 hoodies and a pair of jeans, because that's as cold as it
and long socks.
And long socks, that's important. Long socks.
Essentially dressing with the equivalent warmth that the Austin hipsters dress every day.
Yeah, Jackson gets me. Yeah.
But then we went outside.
And it's a beautiful day.
It was like sunny and 75.
80 degrees in the afternoon. 80 degrees in the afternoon. And we were let out of school. Somebody even made a joke on Instagram from our school. He took a picture of the most beautiful day you can think of. Clouds in the sky, slight breeze blowing, trees waving in the wind gently. And he says, what did he say? Great snow day we're having here or something like that.
Something like that.
Something along the line. And yeah, those are our snow days here in Austin. So if you ever actually have to go to school in 2 feet of snow, I'm sorry because I don't actually know what that looks like. I would love to find out, but I'm sorry if you ever hear about that because, well, actually don't feel too sorry because we don't end up getting as much days off for things like Martin Luther King Jr. Day and some of Easter holiday off. So don't feel too bad. We make them up, but
yeah, also, whenever our water main breaks, which it frequently
our
does...
school has had the worst problem with water main pipes.
Yeah, but we get a snow day.
We get a snow day each time. But anyways.
Yeah, so,
what question are we? We are the most productive people I've ever met in my life.
I think we were on what is the meaning of life.
Alright, let's move on.
Oh, this is a nice horse. I like this horse.
This is a good horse. Well, we're cutting...
Alright, next question. Do you remember the apple? The apple that I ate earlier in the series? Yes, I believe so, and unfortunately, it was eaten. Next question.
His name was Jerry. Again. We went to his funeral.
Jason, do you watch my channel? You answered this earlier.
I don't. I don't know this guy. Picked me off the street. That's the gun against my head.
Totally a gun noise.
I do watch his channel, but I haven't been subscribed as long as I should have.
No, that's fine.
He's like one of my good friends at school.
Oh yeah, that is really how the water main breaks. You can essentially just flush.
Yeah, our friend just commented.
You can just flush a bunch of toilet paper down.
Water pipe gone, busted, school canceled for a day.
Or you can have some fed up alumni come and break it.
Yeah, the alumni can also come and help you break the pipes because we were fairly sure. We were almost convinced that was happening for a while.
Not even joking. This is
the
what
water
happens.
Main pipe
broke. Like,
for you who don't know, that's the pipe that brings all the water to your school. That kept breaking. It broke over the last 2 years, probably more than 10 times at least.
Cafeteria exploded twice. Wow.
I thought you had said executed.
Alright, Jackson, I want you to send me a personal message on YouTube with the complete details of this story.
That would be
I want to
amazing.
hear that.
I'm not saying it's any worse than ours. I'm just saying we get out of school for the most ridiculous reasons.
Yeah.
And I don't want y'all to feel bad about it.
Alright, so.
But yeah, we would love to see that story.
Alright, so how did we meet, Jason? That's the next question. I'll give my side of the story, and then you give your side of the story.
Alright.
They're probably the same story, because that's how we met.
Yep.
It was the summer of 7th grade. No, not the summer. It was during 7th grade.
Because school.
Yeah, because school. And we were in the history class.
Were we in the history class?
Yeah, we were in history class together.
No, we weren't.
Yeah, we were. Mrs. Grafton.
Yeah, but...
I thought we were... We met at school.
We're dumb.
We met at school in 7th grade, so that was about 2 years ago.
I thought we met in the cafeteria.
We met somewhere at school, and then
7th grade.
We kind of like talked in 7th grade, and then 8th grade we kind of talked a bit more, and didn't really hang out that much. And then 9th grade we became pretty good friends. Like, we were friends with each other, but we didn't necessarily know each other.
Yeah.
That well until 9th grade, which is this year, which is almost over, where we became better friends because high school and each of us was going through.
High school is just a crap face, and you gotta learn to make friends.
Each of us was having some friend issues, right?
Yeah.
I think, and so we became friends.
So if anybody who feels lonely out there at school, that's a ravine. Find somebody else who's lonely and become friends. You probably got a lot in common.
And
me and Kobe did.
Also,
video games, man.
Bonus, if they're a girl.
That's a plus. Doesn't matter. Doesn't need to matter what she looks like. Just matters if she's nice and is lonely and enjoys video games. That's also a plus.
And if she's rich.
That's a bonus. We're the most morally sound people.
No, you're pretty morally sound.
On the internet.
Anyways, yeah. Next question.
Well,
am I on TV? Games with Warcraft? You are. You are today's lucky winner. You have won several questions answered on your favorite live television show.
And you've won Kobe's hand.
What?
Yeah. Give us your P.O. box and I'll be sending that to you promptly.
Jason, could you control the mouse? Because I don't have a hand.
Yeah. Alright, guys, we're now double teaming this.
Can you click on the horse, please?
Kobe's got the movement and I'm on the mouse. Are we going this way?
No, we're not. We're going...
Frick!
Oh my gosh.
I got this. We're going this way.
Okay, just click on the horse.
Just push him. Just push him.
Okay, yeah.
Push him the way we need to be going.
Oh gosh, click on him. Thank you. Okay. And there we go. Alright, double team.
Ah!
Dang it.
Kobe gave up on the double team.
Yeah, I went back to mouse control. Anyways, yes, you are on TV. Final question. Twitch is the best live streaming program, right? Yes, it is the best live streaming program. I don't know if there's any other live streaming programs except for the YouTube one, which is weird because it's like, and code for television and set source destination of file and give us your social security number. It's weird.
Because we're old enough to have those.
Yeah, and also, sorry I didn't get you on in time on this question. When is the live stream? Started at 10. It's now 11.
We've been doing this for an hour.
Yeah, around an hour. So anyways, yep, sorry, but this will also be on YouTube. Next question.
And then just leave comments on this video and hopefully we'll comment on it tomorrow.
Next question from Carrie Marr. What 1.3 Terraria series will you make? Well, I'll just continue using the world that I have, the Terraria 1.2 world.
Good world.
And then episodes, I'll just progress through 1.3, and then I'll find something else. Maybe some 1.3 specific series, another Living Underground, or another challenge or something.
Maths in Terraria with TREXCW. We all need that in our lives.
So we're TREXCW now. But yeah, I'll figure something out. But Let's Play will continue. Indefinitely.
I'm actually going to delete his world, so he has to restart it just for you.
Oh, jeez. Well, I've got cloud backups, so I won't lose too much. So, yeah.
He's outsmarted me this time.
Maybe multiplayer if I can find somebody to do it. Reasons. Okay, so next question. Rust 127's gaming, I believe. No, wait, that's somebody else that's watching, I think. 2 questions. How did you guys meet? We already answered that one with Games with Warcraft. And number 2, what is the best moment in your life?
We didn't necessarily...
Alright, Jason, what was the best moment in your life?
When I kissed a girl. Just kidding, guys. I haven't done that. I'm not saying I'm homo or anything. I went there, guys. I'm just saying it's hard to find girls that are willing to touch this face at all. I don't know if we speak for both of us, Kobe.
Oh my I just never asked. Dylan, you have a girlfriend. You don't get to talk.
Sorry, guys. Kobe got mad. I gotta leave.
All right, Jason. He didn't actually leave. Anyways,
no, I left in spirit.
Anyways, so yeah, best moment of my life. Already answered it. I did. Trex, I did. Okay, yeah, I'll read it. Best moment of life. Already answered that earlier as well. It was the lunch thing I did. Anyways, next question from Pizza Dude 206. How did you start YouTube? Well, I started doing live videos of just things that my friend Scott and I would make, and I uploaded those. And eventually, I realized I want to make more videos. So I realized, hey, I can record Terraria because that's my favorite game. And so I did.
500 plus hours, guys.
558.
That's how you know when you're committed to a game.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I started.
And don't be ashamed of it.
No problem, Dylan.
Dylan, you cool. You cool, man. You know, everybody who's watching right now, you cool.
Dylan is so cool.
Y'all are all so cool right now for watching.
All four of you.
Because we're lonely on a Saturday night. Everybody at our high school's at prom.
The only reason Jason's here because he's my friend, and his brother's at prom, and he hates all his other brothers.
That is kind of the reason. At our school, or most schools actually, underclassmen aren't allowed to prom unless you're invited by an older classman, which...
An older classman.
Who would invite us?
Upperclassman.
Upperclassmen. I know how these things work.
I can think of several people who invite me, actually.
Good for you.
Jason.
Who would even our age invite us to prom? I don't know. But anyways.
Our age?
Yeah. Nobody.
Somebody our age, one freshman got invited to prom.
I mean other freshmen asking us to prom. Like
they can't do that because we're both...
I mean, when we get old enough, who in our grade currently would want to ask us to prom once we're old enough?
Oh, gosh. Please, no, not our grade.
See now he gets it, guys.
Yeah.
He's running behind on things.
Okay. Pizza Dude, answer your question, I hope. Live action, then
guys, prom night. If you never... If it's prom night for you and you're lonely, watch live streams.
What day is this? This is day 27.
We're keeping track. Don't worry.
Yeah. So, final question from Darth Maul 120. You have Battlefront 2, but why don't you make videos on it except for your 2014
games? That is a good question.
Play?
Why don't you do that, Kobe?
Well, I plan to do a Trex Plays on it sometime.
I'm going to do it with him just to make sure he gets it done because I love that game as well.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it on the PlayStation.
I hope to make
He's got the gun next to his head now. We're doing it on the PlayStation.
Reversal of roles. I hope to make a Trex Plays on it someday. It's just I don't know really what I do in it or
would
really.
Would you want to do a co-op though? That'd be fun.
I could if I wanted to. Yeah.
It's not with me, guys. It's with his other friend.
Yeah, but I'd be willing to do a co-op maybe. But it depends on when I can free time. But I'm definitely going to do a Trex Plays on it sometime in the future.
Well, summer's coming up, so I don't have any.
Yeah, I have much more time. But I'm moving farther away from you, so we're not as close.
I'll walk.
Geographically wise. Because I'm moving 15 minutes in the other direction.
I'll walk, guys. Don't you worry.
So yeah.
Just kidding. Not like
Battlefront
you
2.
want more of me, right?
Jason, stop slobbering all over yourself. That's unattractive to the girls. It's unattractive to the girls on the internet.
If there are any girls out there, just let us know.
Why are you picking lint out of your belly button?
That's not happening.
/ navel is, I believe, the scientific term.
What?
Navel?
I thought navel was like the area in between your nipples. Like the middle of your chest.
I believe that's called the chest.
No, like right here.
Jason, you don't... I'm so glad we don't have a camera going, because that would have been very awkward. Oh, gosh. You didn't need to do that.
I was just making sure you know exactly where I was talking about.
I think I got the picture.
Well, you do have it now.
Yes, and it's ingrained in my mind.
We're not going to talk about what just happened. Thanks, Dylan. You get me.
We're in a pit now. This is a good place to end. So yeah. Oh gosh, Jason.
He's like, I don't know why he's upset.
Oh, perfectly fine. Anyways, guys, so I hope all those questions were answered. Thanks for all those questions. By the way, guys, if you have any questions for me that you want me to answer, just leave them in the comments of the YouTube video.
Thanks,
by the way,
Dylan.
guys,
Yeah, he knows his anatomy. Is
I
that what it's called?
Sternum. Yeah.
Thanks,
sternum.
Dylan.
I bet you guys can figure out what Jason did based on the sound and my reaction. I won't go into detail. But yeah, so anyways, guys, thank you all.
I showed him my chest, guys. Just letting y'all before anything else gets out of hand.
So thank you all so much for all of your questions. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments of the YouTube video that will be going up sometime soon. Thank you so much.
Answer them.
Thank you so much, Jason, for joining me on this.
I had nothing better to do.
We're up to 9 viewers.
9 viewers.
9 viewers.
We gotta keep it going.
But we're ending.
I'm kidding. Do y'all want another video? Talk right now if you want one more video.
One more day.
One more day. That's what I meant. One more day.
If you want one more day.
Comment right now.
And then ask questions in the Twitch chat because we don't have any more.
Unless you just want to hear us talking more about...
We have to wait around 20 seconds for the delay to catch up.
Don't worry, guys. I know this.
One more day?
If not, we'll just continue to talk about... Comment.
What?
Where?
Oh. Said... Okay. Jason, Dylan. Dylan wants one more day. Dylan, do you have a question for us besides what is your greatest experience in life so far?
Okay. Russell
one more
Mitchell
day.
says one more day.
One more day.
I guess we're doing one more day.
This is day 28. So, guys, we don't have any questions to answer today. So, if you have questions, leave them in the Twitch chat. We'll also do our improv comedy group that we just started about 10 seconds ago. So yeah,
we're actually inviting a third person over. Just
yes.
kidding. Just kidding.
Dylan, get over here. Gosh. Where does Dylan live? I don't know.
We can't talk about that online.
Let's talk about the
Dylan, if anybody shows up at your door, we lost 4 viewers.
Oh, that's fine. We're still up to 5.
Guys, our hearts are crushed. This video is coming to a close.
Jason, what is your favorite game?
Oh, that is a wonderful question. I bet Kobe would never figure this out, but if y'all, anybody else, because I've never done anything on the internet before, I love one game in particular, and I know I'm going to sound stupid, because I haven't played any other games in the series before. I would like to, but right now I can only play it on an Xbox 360, and it is currently broken. Y'all can't comprehend my struggle with this. I have to spend 20 minutes fiddling with a disk drive that, one, won't open unless I break it practically a certain way, and then I have to spend like another 20 minutes trying to tilt it at a certain degree to where it will load the disc and run. But I still do that sometimes just because I want to play this game.
That is dedication.
It is dedication.
Girls,
to the game.
this guy is dedicated.
Yes. Are there any girls watching?
No.
Dang it. Well,
Dylan, tell girls Jason is dedicated. Anyways.
Thanks, Dylan.
What is that game, Jason?
That game is a wonderful game, and like I said, I haven't played any of the other games in this series, but I would love to, and that game is The Elder Scrolls 5, 6. I'm smart. I mean, The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Kobe's dying. He likes laughing at me. True friends only laugh at each other's mistakes.
Oh, gosh. The hesitation. The Elder Scrolls 5.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I don't have the disc cover in my face.
No, Jason, it's fine. It's
Skyrim, guys. Skyrim is my favorite game. Kobe doesn't enjoy Jackson 285. I do not have. I have a channel. You might see some of my comments on YouTube on Kobe's videos, but I don't have. I have a channel. I haven't uploaded anything currently. That may or may not happen in the future.
Alright, so his favorite game is Skyrim.
Skyrim, it's a great game. Kobe doesn't enjoy it as much as me, which is totally okay. But
I do enjoy it. I'm trying to get more into it, though.
It is my favorite game. It is a amazing game for 2010. The graphics are amazing.
11, I believe.
I thought it was 2010.
I think it's 2011.
It might be 2011.
No matter, but still, great game, right?
It's amazing game. I bought the game. I bought the add-ons. I bought a map that has all the holds in it. I like to call them the holds. It's got Whiterun, Solitude, Winterhold,
Someone's texting me.
Dawnstar. I'm a nerd about that game. We all have that one game we're nerds about.
Yeah, and my favorite game is Terraria, as you guys all know. Another question
That's in Minecraft.
from Russ127's Gaming. So yes, you have been commenting. Thank you, Russ127. I hopefully answered your questions. Or answer them early. Okay, I'll get to that in a second, Dylan. How long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for about an hour and 15 minutes at this point. Less than that. Around an hour or so at this point. But yeah, we've been streaming for a little while, and it's about to wrap up at the end of this day, because we have to go soon, and kind of we're out of questions. Alright, so, hour and 15 minutes, Russ. Okay, so...
It's a new record.
Yes. Around an hour. So we had a question from Dylan, our beloved Dylan.
He's not an imaginary friend, guys, we swear.
No, he's actually real. We actually know... We
Dylan,
know him!
Do you want us mentioning you anymore?
He's in the comments.
I know he's in the comments, but, like...
We don't need his consent. He's texting you, I believe.
I don't think that's him.
Oh, who is it? He asked, what's our favorite movie? My favorite movie is a little thing called...
What is it, guys?
Okay, I don't have a definite answer for my favorite movie.
He's not committed.
But I have a list of movies that are some of my favorites.
It goes
right
on
now,
for
I'm going to
10
say
hours.
my favorite movie is Back to the Future.
Thanks,
for right now, but there are some other movies, some other very good movies that I need to watch.
Interstellar.
That I need to watch again. But my favorite movie is either Back to the Future or 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's what I'm going to say for right now. Central Time, Jackson.
It is 11...
It's 11:16. But my list of favorite movies is like Jurassic Park, The Truman Show, Interstellar, 2001, Back to the Future, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. All my movies are at my new house, dang it. So I can't look over there and reference them. Inception. But yeah, so I just have a general list of favorite movies. And my favorites are... My two favorites I'm going to say for right now are Back to the Future and 2001: A Space Odyssey.
What about Scott
Jason?
Pilgrim?
Oh, Scott Pilgrim. That's a fantastic movie. That's up in my favorites. That's in my list of favorites.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World, guys.
Is that your favorite?
I don't know. Like you, it's hard.
Yes, U.S. Central.
It's hard. Cool.
Yeah, they're just stuck out time zone.
It's hard to pick a favorite movie because there's always movies that are gonna come out and you don't know if you're gonna enjoy them than anything else you've already seen.
You don't know if they're gonna be good. You don't know if they're gonna be disappointing.
And your opinions just might change over time as you grow older and stuff. And I enjoy.
He's getting philosophical again.
Smarts. I can't say most of those movies are like in my top movie list that Kobe just listed are in mine as well, but I can give you a favorite TV show that I know is definitely my favorite, and not necessarily a movie, but TV show if y'all want that. Just
Yeah. What? Tell him what it is, Jason.
Kobe's probably gonna get mad at me for this, but favorite
I know.
favorite TV show of all time, something that some of y'all probably don't know. It's something I like to call... Actually, it's been titled that because I'm smart. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Done.
I've never heard of that show.
Drop mic. Drop mic. It's on a stand. I can't drop it.
And there's a sock over it.
And there's a sock over it. So yeah, if any of y'all know what that is, I love you.
My favorite TV show is probably Psych, because that was a great show while it lasted and while it ran. But alas, it's over now. Monk was also good, and Doctor Who was good. I stopped watching around Matt Smith. I need to watch some more.
I like how people time that show, Doctor Who, by the different doctors, the actors.
Yeah.
Nothing chronological, just when the different actors come in.
Yeah. So guys, thank you all so much for your questions. Unfortunately, we do have to end this live stream. Russ127 loves Full Mountain.
I get you. We're like best friends now.
So anyways, guys, thank you all so much.
I get you, man.
Thank you all so much for all of your questions, both in the Twitch chat and the YouTube comments. Thanks for sticking with me for this broadcast. It was the first time. It might have been a bit rough, but
it probably was.
Yeah. But yeah,
Dylan likes that show, Kobe.
Psych, it's a great show. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you, this is for the YouTube part now. If you guys like this video, then you should like the video and subscribe to my channel for some more awesome content. Now, if you're on Twitch, thank you all so much for watching. If you would, it'd be nice if you would follow me on Twitch.
Oh my god. I'm the best at this. Leave comments on this video if you want us to possibly answer them tomorrow in a different video.
This is actually quite fun.
This was actually really fun.
Yeah, live streaming. So I think I'm going to do this again sometime. Anyways, guys, last we have to end. It was great.
It was.
Thanks for watching. Yep, I'll live stream again sometime, Jackson.
He might be back. I don't know if I'll be back. If he invites me again, I'll be back.
Yeah, guys, thank you all for such a great live stream. If you're in the U.S. like us, have a great night. You might already be asleep, so you might have missed it. But anyways, guys, I'll see you next YouTube video. Tomorrow's Sunday, which is Mother's Day. Get something nice for your mother.
Flowers, chocolate.
You better be grateful. I reminded you. There may or may not be a Terraria video out.
It's only 11:20. There's some stores still open. Go buy your mom some chocolate and flowers.
There may or may not be a Terraria video out. This video might go up on YouTube. Next episode of the 100,000 block journey is Monday, possibly. But anyways, guys,
we might stream over a different game. Maybe.
We went through days 23 to 28. So guys, thanks for watching. Have a great night. I will see you all next time. And I'm definitely going to broadcast again. So goodbye.
Yay.